The 2012 presidential election is proving to be a close race, and the College of Charleston Bully Pulpit Series is hosting a number of events to get students involved. On Thursday, September 27th, Rock the Vote was one such event that featured a voter registration drive, free food, and music. CisternYard Video also met with CFC students who've already gotten involved in the campaign process. Rock the Vote was a collaboration among Campus Affairs, the Communication Department, and the League of Women Voters to educate students about voting and offer an opportunity to register to vote. We spoke with volunteers, students, and faculty to get opinions on why students should vote in the upcoming election.
Typically, we provide a lot of opportunities for students inside the classroom, but we wanted to make sure they were also hearing the same message outside the classroom of it's important to vote, it's important to get your voice heard.
It's important for young people to vote because it's our future. If we don't vote, if we don't know what each candidate stands for, we're letting ourselves be open to changes that could affect our lives.
I know a lot of people think that a lot of the issues they're talking about, like the economy and healthcare, don't necessarily affect us personally, but they really do, and I think we should have a voice and a choice in the decision that we make.
Really, once you register to vote as a student, you're pretty much a voter for life. It's a lot easier to change a student to register, get them interested in politics than it is to get someone who's never voted for 40 years.
Peter Argenbaugh, who goes by Andre, is a senior political science major from Greenwich, Connecticut. He spent last semester helping out the Ron Paul campaign and had the opportunity to attend the Republican National Convention in Tampa.
It was cool to kind of see the difference between what the media will show you from a convention and what actually goes on at a convention, because they are not one and the same. And while it is more of just a formality nowadays, at least, it's still something that I think everybody who's politically minded could definitely learn something from. I ain't before. And Ron Paul was really the only campaign that I was willing to devote any moment, any minute I had. And if you know any of the people or talk to any people around me, I was pretty much a nut for a little while over it, because I was actually trying to change something, and it opened my eyes in a big way, because he was very much willing to say what he believed, and he was very much willing to speak the truth. And he spoke the truth on a number of different levels, and said that a knowledgeable citizenry is really the only thing that's going to preserve our freedom, our independence, our way of life. And it all starts when you turn 18 years old. So at the end of the day, it's not for everybody, there's no question. But knowing something and at least being involved to the point where you can at least project your views and how you believe this country should be run it's still important.
James Smith is a junior economics and political science major from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He is currently a member of the CFC College Democrats and attended the Democratic National Convention in Charlotte.
I thought it was an incredible opportunity to really engage with so many people who make a huge difference to help push the country forward, and also gear up to try to make sure people understand the importance of the election in 2012. And I've been interested in politics probably since before I was even registered to vote or able to register to vote. I was really interested in Barack Obama. I read Audacity of Hope when I was 17. I've been involved here. I just newly got elected president of the College Democrats of South Carolina, and so I work closely with the state party and starting new chapters throughout the state, getting young professionals and students involved with the political process. Also working with the state party to set a new vision for organization in the party for 2012, and hopefully getting the president elected here in a swing state, North Carolina, but also looking at 2014 to turn the governor's mansion back over to the Democratic Party. This particular election, I think, is going to have a much bigger impact for students, and it's something that I think we saw in 08, a high number of students turn out, and I think you'll see a big number, maybe not as much as in 08, but a huge number of students turn out in this election.
For CisternYard Video, I'm Lucy Noble.